right, you know we had to do this one. Welcome back to Sunrise. This week's career highlight features a very important institution of our society. Corporal Shaneika Murray, a distinguished member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the JCF, since 2014. She's here, and whether responding to emergencies or engaging with the community or working behind the scenes in communications or singing on behalf of the organization.
Or asking me to push my trolley out of the way at Price Smart.
Corporal Murray plays a vital role in ensuring a safer and well-informed environment for everyone. Welcome to Sunrise, Corporal Shaneika Murray. Also joining her are her students, Tadia K. Thomas, Sapphire Campbell, Zuri Green. Welcome to Sunrise.
Welcome, everybody. How are ya?
We are well. Good morning. Say good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right. So you have some questions for me this morning, and I'm going to tell you a little about myself before you give me those questions, right? So I joined the Constabulary Force 2014. And you want to know something else? Yes? I'm also a trained teacher. So I'm a police officer and I'm a teacher as well, right? So I do several things outside of the police force. What's your first question?
What inspired you to become a police officer?
Well, I really wanted to serve people. I love children, I love the elderly, and so I believe that Jamaica can be a better place if I gave an input. And so the best way to do that was to join the Jamaica Constabulary Force. My next question.
What kind of training did you have to do to become a police officer?
Oh, wow, that's a big one. All right, so I had to train for 6 months at the National Police College of Jamaica, formerly the Jamaica Police Academy. So we do a lot of things there. We learn how to utilize batons, firearms, pepper spray, things like that. And we also exercised a lot. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, next person.
What happens if you have to do a chase or deal with a dangerous situation?
Oh, Lord, these questions are tough. All right. So currently, I am serving at the Communications Network at the Police Commissioner's Office, but I used to serve at Kingston Central, that's downtown. So, you know, downtown is normally very, full of traffic and people passing through. So if I have to chase someone, the first rule of engagement is to ensure that you have a partner nearby. So we have this thing in the force where we say one police doesn't work. So you have to have your partners and you have to assess the situation. So you don't just take it head on by yourself. All right? That answers it for you? Okay.
What is the hardest part of your job?
The hardest part of my job is actually detecting crime. So every day when persons are on the road, things happen, but if you are not intelligent enough or my training doesn't kick in, I would be unable to detect crime or detect criminals, right? So bad men, thieves, murderers, that's the hardest part, to deal with those persons. And my final question.
How do you stay safe when you're out on duty?
All right. So my final question is hard. And I want to say to you that staying safe is important. So how I stay safe, and we have something else that we say in the force, we're never really off duty. So a police officer is never really off duty. We just go home, but we're still on duty, right? So if I'm going home and there's an accident on the road, you know that it is still my duty to stop, even though I'm off the clock per se, and I'll have to assist those persons. So how I stay safe is that I'll have to assess the situation. So if I realize that there are too many persons or these persons might be bad men, I don't take that on by myself. I call the entity or the division that we call police emergency. Have you ever heard about that? Kind of, right. So I would have to call to get what we call backup, and then I can deal with the situation. Yes?
How do you do your teaching?
All right. So I teach outside of policing part-time. So whenever I get holiday or I take vacation leave, I do a bit of teaching at that time. That is it for me. Go ahead.
What inspired you to be a teacher?
All right. So when I was growing up, my mother was not able to do a lot of things for us, and my teachers were very instrumental in my upbringing. And so that is how I became a teacher, because I wanted to share. It's always hard. It's always hard.
I like that.
Well,
One more question from
She asked,
you.
is it hard to be a police officer? And Auntie says it's
always hard.
to be a police officer.
Trust me.
But guys, let me say congratulations. These questions are so
they were
intelligent.
very, very good questions.
But let me ask you guys, do you know what's the number to call the police? What's the number?
119.
119. 119. That's right. Yes, sir.
Yes?
What do you do at a meeting?
What do I do at a meeting? It depends on the meeting.
It depends on the meeting.
What type
Lots
of
of-
meeting are you thinking about?
Police one?
Bless
The
you.
police one?
A police meeting?
A police meeting, we speak about things that will help us to make the country better as it relates to crime.
Does anybody here want to be a police officer? Yeah?
Yeah, well,
Yes?
yeah, he's asked so many questions because he's so interested.
Yeah.
I want to be a garbage. I want to be a garbage man.
Why?
Because
Alright.
I want to help keep the ocean clean, the road clean, so like no cars get off track.
I agree.
love
So you want to keep the
that.
roads
That's
clean.
amazing.
That's very nice.
All right.
All right.
That's
One
amazing.
more from you.
And I also
Hold on a moment.
want to help keep the world clean.
Beautiful.
right.
I
When
like that.
I
next
go
to
over
godliness.
to other countries with my children. When I grow up, I'm still keeping my job. And also, when I go over and I find a garbage truck, I'm gonna ask the garbage man if I can use it to clean.
Okay.
Right.
So we're going to allow them to ask.
We're
Hold
going to
on.
continue this conversation in the break because
These new kids,
yeah,
I'm telling you.
they have lots of views about the issues in the world.
I gotta tell
I'm
you,
coming in.
yeah, fertilizer at their foot. Yeah. I
All
learned
right, our
somebody.
guests have been
But thank you,
students.
Auntie.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you so very much.
Thank
And to
you so
all the
very
members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, a pleasant morning to you all. Please.
I hope you have a great day. And I hope you like
Oh,
to
there you go.
interview. Bye.
All right, there you go. Tadia K. Thomas, Sapphire Campbell, Zuri Green, Rashani Reeves, and Jamar Davis, our amazing teacher as well, Corporal Shaneika Murray. This has been, of course, When I Grow Up. Stay tuned. Sunrise comes up after the break.